Okay, hello everyone. It's just gone 9 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, and I've just parked up in the town of Ruthin in North Wales, and I'm heading for Rhyd Y Gaseg. It's a walk, it's a Forestry Commission walk. It's part of the Clocaenog forest, and it's on the outskirts of Ruthin. It's about a 2-mile walk to get to the start of Rhyd Y Gaseg. So let's get going. Okay, I'm heading out of Ruthin now. This is Murog Street, and it's about 2 miles to the actual start of Rhyd Y Gaseg, and it's a bit drizzly, a bit dull, but hopefully, according to the weather forecast, it is going to clear up. But it's a bit drizzly at the moment, so let's keep going. I'll be turning off after about half a mile, and it's about another mile and a half, say, to the actual start of the walk. Just around that corner where that tractor come from, and I'll be turning off. The road will get narrow, but it should be pretty quiet. Apart from the odd tractor. There's the church in front of me there. Just opposite that way. I'll be turning off. As I say, the roads will be, you're heading into country lanes, which will get quite narrow. No pavement here either, but gone a bit quiet now. So anyway, I'm turning off now. Heading up here. Which the road will get a lot quieter, a lot narrower, a lot quieter. I think I've got about just over a mile of walking now to the start of Rhyd Gaseg. Just stuck in the graveyard there. That's looking down over the town of Ruthin. But yeah, I've got about a mile to go, and the actual Rhyd Y Gaseg is it's a 2-kilometre walk. It'll be signposted with red posts, and I've never done this walk before. Getting quite a bit of height now, but I'll explain a bit more about the walk a bit later. Thatched roof cottage there, and the rain is coming down. But hopefully it's going to clear up. I checked the weather forecast and it just said early morning. It's just about 9:15. The time is about 9:15, something like that. Packed up about 9 o'clock. And then towards 10, 11 and what have you, it's going to clear up. So as you can see, the road is now getting narrow. This is the North Wales walking territory. Narrow country lanes. So I've got about a mile to go. Start of Rhyd Gaseg. Onwards and upwards, climbing now too. And as you can see in the distance there, you can see part of the Clocaenog forest. Although this is not the main Clocaenog. Main Clocaenog is probably about a mile or two further on. This is just like a short section, or a you know, a bit of a gathering of the forestry. Like the actual main Clocaenog is it 10,000 football pitches, something like that, or no, is it 10,000 football pitches? The area of Clocaenog covers, and Clocaenog forestry, and also it contains more red squirrels than anywhere else in Wales. Clocaenog forest. but this is just a little section of it. And this road, by the way, as you can see, quite drizzly now too. That's why I got my my buffalo, just the skin ones. I haven't put my insulated one on because it's not cold, but I just got the skin, thin one. Pertex, fully breathable, waterproof. Well, it'll the rain will hit it, but it'll evaporate within seconds. So, but it's, as I say, fully breathable. But I was expecting drizzle, but not as much as this. But yeah, this road, you can see it's quite narrow. It heads to somewhere called Evenechted. Evenechted. That's a Welsh name for you. Evenechted. And the smell from these, the hedgerow, oh, it's absolutely beautiful smell. But yeah, it's about halfway where I turn off. It's about a mile, say 2 miles to Evenechted. And then you can, if you want to, well, it just depends which way you want to go really, to get to Evenechted. You can then cut through to the main road to Pool Park. Some of you may have heard about Pool Park. Pool Park was an asylum. It was the overspill, like the overflow from the mental, from the North Wales Hospital. The overflow of patients. Its capacity was 90 patients, but at one time I think it held 120. So Pool Park was the over, you know, like the overflow for the mental, for the North Wales Hospital, Denbigh Asylum. But yeah, it's getting done up. It's been cleared. All the vegetation, the overgrowth, and all that's all been cleared because it's going to be converted, I think, into flats. The usual story, you know. But a lot of I've never ever been there. But well, I have just up to the road and not been into the place, like. But you're not very welcome, as in a lot of these places. Flies, but apparently, as soon as you arrive at Pool Park, a farmer will pull up in a quad bike and tell you to clear off and what have you. But yeah, it's Pool Park. It's the overspill for the NWH, the mental. So yeah, it's getting quite heavy with this rain now. I wasn't expecting it to be as heavy as this. But hopefully, if the weather's right, it'll clear up. At least this road is very quiet, which I expected it to be. As I say, it's heading towards a place called Evenechted. It's a mouthful for you, innit? Evenechted. But I'll be turning off. I've probably got about 3/4 of a mile to go. See a bit of the forestry there. And the actual walk is, I think I've said it earlier, 2 kilometre, which is about 1 1/4 mile. It's not a very long walk, but it's the walk getting to it. You know, it's about 2 mile getting to it, and then doing the walk, and then obviously basically you've got to walk all the way back to Ruthin. Yeah, so anyway, obviously basically keep going, and hopefully this rain will stop. Still going, and the rain is still coming down. It's getting heavier. But I've got every faith in the weatherman. Well, the rain is getting heavier and heavier. I've just turned off to someone just pulled up with a couple of dogs and they've gone for a walk, but there's a sign there. There's supposed to be a map on that. Actually, I'll show you. That's why I'm trying to shelter under a tree, because the rain doesn't bother me, but rain and cameras do not mix. But I'll show you now what I've turned off. That's the track there. But when I looked it up, supposed to be a map there of the walk there, but as you can see, it's not there. But I'll just get back under this tree. Oh heck, this weather. But I've got every faith in the weatherman. Let's get under here. The track leads off, from what I've looked on the map, I haven't got it with me now, but it heads off down. Where are we? Down that way there. But I'll just hang on under this tree for a bit of shelter, just to do filming. If I was just doing a normal walk, what have you, the rain doesn't bother me. I actually love walking in the rain, but I wanna film this walk, but I don't wanna, as I say, cameras and rain are not a good combination. But there's a couple, they just come out this car here, they just pulled up and they've headed down that track there. So that's the way I'll be heading, but I'll hang on here for a bit. It is brightening, but hopefully this rain will stop so I can get a bit of filming. Oh well, see you in a minute. So I've just turned off the main forestry track, and according to the leaflet that I've got, it's rain. It's supposed to be marked with red posts, but I haven't come across a red post yet, so keep going. This is the, from what I can remember, this is the path, but no red posts. A lot of these walks, especially in Betws-Coed, there's red, blue, white, yellow. They're way marked with coloured posts, and I thought this would be marked with posts because according to the map it shows red dots all the way around. As I say, it's about, well, it is 2 kilometre walk, but I thought it would be way marked with, oh, it's rain, way marked with red posts, but it doesn't look like it is. So keep going. At least a bit sheltered though on this walk, it's so far anyway. So, Rhyd Y Gaseg. Oh, they are. Is that, oh god, this weather, is that what they mean by red marking? Is that going to focus? It's got rain on it. And there's a red dot there, I don't know if that's supposed to be the waymark. But it's a clear path anyway. And this is the way, according to what I've seen on the leaflet that I got about this place. As soon as you leave the country lane or road or have you, and then the forest track, you make your way right. Oh, this rain is getting heavier. Anyway, keep going. Come to 2 fords apparently. You ford the stream. I think the bridges they mean. And there's a waterfall and a couple of features and what have you. Try and shelter under here. What a day to pick. Didn't think it was going this bad. And there's supposedly the red waymarks, but oh, it's weather. Anyway, see you in a minute. So if you can hear that, it's absolutely lashing it down. But I'm a bit sheltered, so it's not too bad for the camera. So far, a pleasant walk. Well, they said there was 2 fords, but I thought they were a bridge. I had to jump across these rocks to cross this stream, but oh, it's weather. Anyway, keep going. When is this rain going to stop? Get some filming. It's belting it down. I just happened to pick sheltered spots. Oh, come on. Light drizzle, it said. It's like a monsoon. Nice walk though, but not good for filming today. Right, so I'll see you in a minute. I'll hang on a bit. See if it leads off. that looked like a buzzard. I'll show you where it was. I just came around that corner there, and it was on this branch here. Massive thing it was. I'll show you where it was perched now. It went down that way. It was on there. On that branch there. Absolutely massive thing. I'm sure it was a buzzard. And it went down that way. And yes, the rain is coming down, but oh, I can see a bridge go over the stream. I don't have to hop over them rocks. And it was slippy too. I didn't want to film it in case I fell in the stream. Although it would have made for good viewing, but there's a little bridge over the stream here now. But yeah, and is that rain easing off? I think it is. But yeah, absolutely marvellous sight that. I'm sure it was a buzzard. Massive thing, big, really massive, dark brown. Back on the tripod now, and I think the rain has actually stopped. It's just the odd drips from the leaves and the trees and that. But yeah. Get a bit of a closer look at this little mini waterfall. Gotta watch these rocks. Can be very, very slippy. Although they put a bridge here, and that would be easier to get across on that other section. But anyway, let's get closer. Show you this little waterfall. Hang on, just clean the lens. Nice little feature. Whoa, these rocks are very slippy. It's dripping off the leaves. I don't think it's actually raining at the moment. Or is it? No, it's not. Nice one. I think I'm about halfway round now. Done about 1 kilometre, and yes, I think it has actually stopped raining. Keep going. Just when you thought it was safe, I think it started raining again. Whoa, very slippy. Another bridge here. I have to say, this walk is not very well waymarked. You come to some intersection, you got path goes that way and that way, but my navigational pigeon sense had to kick in a few times. I think anyone else, well, anyone with a, you know, if you're not very good with your navigation, I think you'd get a bit lost in this place. But yeah, it's not very well waymarked. I thought it was going to be waymarked with red posts and stuff, but it's not. So if you ever come and do this walk, well, there is a little leaflet you can get. I can't remember where I had it from, like Tourists Information Centre, something like that, and it shows you the routes, like, but I think you may still get lost. But as I say, I'm pretty good, you know, with the navigation, and I've got a pretty good pigeon sense, they call it, which you sort of sense the right direction to take. but it's not very well waymarked. It's a nice walk, it's lovely in the forestry and over the bridges, and just one where I had to ford the river. I thought, when they said ford, I thought, oh, you know, they'll have a little bridge, but they didn't. You had to sort of jump over the rocks. But yeah, it's not very well marked at all, but it's a nice walk, apart from the rain. So anyway, keep going. It's brightening up, so, and it has eased to what it was. But yeah, it's a good walk, but not very well marked, not very well not waymarked at all, really. Another card here now. Well, that's it. I'm back at the start. So that's the end of the Rhyd Y Gaseg walk. Nice walk, lovely forestry walk. But if you're going to do it yourself, bear in mind that it is not waymarked. There are few paths and junctions leading off, so if your navigational skills are not quite up to scratch, you could wander off track a bit. You're not going to get seriously lost, but just bear in mind that it's not waymarked. But it's a lovely walk, nice walk that. 2 kilometre Rhyd Y Gaseg. So I'll head back down into the town of Ruthin now. And yes, it's brightening up, and the sun, well, the sun is not quite coming out, but it stopped raining anyway. But yeah, good walk, Rhyd Y Gaseg. Fly attacking me, get away. Yeah, good walk, 2 kilometre walk. But yeah, I'd like to say, bear in mind, it's not what this fly is getting on my. Get out of it. Anyway, I'm going, dropping down into Ruthin now. I might have a wander around the town, might do a bit of filming, you don't know. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Apart from the shower, and quite heavy and all. Yeah, it's a good morning's walk that. So, hope you enjoyed it. And this fly is back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.